So the job of a CPU is to process instructions in a computer. Now, the CPU can do this by following a step-by-step process, a job. So, we have start. Now, if we did a flowchart, the start would look like this. Then, the computer and the CPU will communicate with each other. Are there any instructions at this moment in time to execute? So I'm just going to put execute in here as a question. I should say execute, folks. Are there any instructions right now in the computer to execute? If there are, we'll move on. And what the CPU will do, it will fetch those instructions. And it's going to put I. After it's fetched them, it will decode the instructions. After it's decoded, it will execute. That means run the instructions. Now, we're going to put yes here. If there are no instructions to execute, and I'll put an N here for no. But we're not finished just yet. There'll be one more question which needs to be asked. And the question is, have there been any interrupts? You might be like, what? To be processed. Are there any interrupts to be processed? Interrupt, like you've just interrupted me right now. But you haven't, but you get the gist. Now, if there are no interrupts, look what happens. No. If there are interrupts to be processed, transfer control to interrupt handling program. And I put it in a box. It's a process. Should be in a box like a rectangle. But I can't draw. Once it's done that, it goes back to the beginning again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to focus on, to start off with, the fetch, decode, and execute. So this part. We're not going to focus on this yet. We're not going to focus on this yet. So the computer, the CPU, processes instructions, and it does that by fetching, decoding, and executing instructions. Boom. Simple. But let's now see how it works with our CPU city. Exciting.